Hey y'all. Hello. Thank you. Hello, our Cocktails and Conversations crew. Thank y'all for joining us as we give the viewers some time to join in.
Let me see where I want to sit.
Close to me. Are you going? Well, we do be putting Pookie in the middle, huh?
Pookie can sit over there.
Mm-hmm. So, Renee Devon, how was your weekend and how's your week been going so far?
I've been busy. I just been really, really busy for the last few days since like Thursday last week.
Mm-hmm.
So I just been moving around, but I stay busy. I stay moving. I can't be still. I don't know how to be still.
I know.
So I stay moving. We went to Galveston Sunday just to sit out there for a minute.
Sunday was really nice too.
It was really, I like the outside. Mm-hmm. I just love just being outside, period. So we went and chilled out there for a few hours and went back home and do what I do when I'm at home.
You didn't bring us no food today. I could have swore somebody put in a special request, but
I didn't see no special request. I just said I seen something that says bring what you cook, but we ate Italianos.
Mm.
So
yeah, well, whatever.
Hey, you was eating pasta too. You ate pasta. I ate pasta.
Yeah. I just smashed on that pasta. I'm gonna have to see who cooked it. I don't know if Miles cooked it or if his mom cooked it, but whoever cooked it, it was good. Who's that? Hey, Erica. Thanks for joining. We got some hot topics tonight to talk about. Mostly, our fellas. I don't want to sound mean or anything, but I feel like the fellas, they just be in their feelings a lot. And I just want to go ahead and answer some questions that they had, give them, a woman's point of view from two different women to let them know, how we handle or how we think about certain situations. And guess we could hear from Miles, the male's point of view.
Let's be ready to look. Come on, let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah, we're gonna probably ruffle some feathers tonight, but I'm with it tonight.
Yeah, most definitely.
I'm with all this smoke.
All righty.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Oh, my friend grease on chicken grease. Trying to put some. This was dry. Trying to put some grease on. I put too much on it.
Yeah, they look all moist and soft and everything, so that's a good thing. It do look like you.
It's some chicken grease.
Yeah, some churches or something. All right, so all of us are here. I'm Jamila.
I'm Renee Devon.
I'm that boy Miles.
And we are your hosts of Cocktails and Conversations. And tonight we're going to get started. Since it's around tax time, everybody getting their taxes, we just have, a few questions, particularly for the guys.
Mm-hmm.
When you know that you are behind on child support, when it's time to file taxes, 9 times out of 10, your taxes are going to go to the child's mother because you're in the rear. Why do y'all think that you have, or why do you even have the audacity to ask the baby mama for those taxes when you already behind on the child support?
Well, I want to ask for them first, if I know I'm behind.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody got to get the money. Now, it depends on how much you owe. Now, you in them thousands, don't even play yourself. But if you're in a negative, hey, if we together and I'm in a negative, nobody owes no child support, I feel like if I'm paying all the bills, I should carry these dang kids.
Right, but at the end of the day, if you with your baby mama, they're not gonna, and you not behind on taxes, they don't usually take.
Yeah. So I'm saying, but I was using for another example. If you wasn't in no negative, like if you didn't owe no child, even if you just had kids beyond who you with,
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't owe no child support with no other woman or nothing like that. And we together and we have a child together, so we got 2 kids together, and then I'm paying most of the bills. I'm gonna carry the kids. Now, if we separate.
Let's say y'all separated. Let me give you a scenario and you tell me who is right and who is wrong, or how you would handle it if you were the guy, and you tell me how you would handle it as the girl. How that work? Y'all good with that?
Go ahead.
All right. So let's say y'all two have kids together. Y'all have broken up. Y'all not together anymore. The baby lives with the mom.
Gotcha.
The mom is taking care of the child. The mom car breaks down, so she has no transportation at this point. You have moved on. You are in a new relationship and got a whole new baby, but somehow you have fallen behind on child support. Baby mama right here not tripping on you about the child support you behind. So you already know it's tax season. They gonna take your money. So she gets all your tax refund. So you call her and be like, hey, my truck broke down. Can I get some of the tax money to get my car fixed?
Mm-hmm.
That's the scenario. You say if you know you're behind, you wouldn't even ask her. Do you still feel the same way with that scenario?
No, if I'm behind and she ain't tripping me by paying nothing, but I'm still coming through and something wrong, say, hey man, look, no, I don't carry them. Can you shoot me something?
If she say no, how you feel? Do you feel she's obligated to give you some of the tax return, even though because you're behind? That's why she got it.
Well, first of all, how will you even get to the point to where you put me on child support?
I don't think. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So you got to go from there because just say we was together, we separate. We might be good. We got a good understanding with each other. I come get the kids like I should.
Mm-hmm.
You son like it ain't like when you always stuck with them. And usually most of the time that's how it come about because the mother's always stuck with the child.
No, in this situation, the mom takes care of the child. The dad, you don't even live in the same city with her.
So
you got a whole new family.
So what
now.
I'm saying, he just considered walked away from the kids.
He walked away from the relationship and the child just stayed with the mom.
But what I'm saying is, do he come pick the child
no,
up?
He don't even live in the same city.
So then put that shit on his ass.
I think what a lot of people don't fail to realize the way, I don't know what other state laws, but I know right here in Texas, if nobody's carrying insurance on these kids and they need medical insurance, if you get Medicaid, then they definitely gonna file for child support. Yeah. So you don't have an option at that point. We can have the best relationship in the world, but if you're a street dude or whatever, or you self-employed or whatever the case may be, and they can't go and run your stuff or whatever the case may be, if I have to get Medicaid for my children,
then you have to file child support.
Yeah. But if they name on a birth certificate,
so it comes from all angles. If the name on a birth certificate, then you file for medical for Medicaid. They gonna say, okay, give me the dead name. Then of course, they gonna hit them up in the job you get because now you can still carry that Medicaid, but he still got to get insurance. It's gonna be a must. They gonna send it to his job off top.
All right, so let's let the insurance go. Let's go back to it. Now, you knowing the situation, you don't live with her, you don't start your family, you're in a whole nother state, your car broke down, you're behind on child support, but you know she's finna get all your taxes. I don't know how much, let's say she getting $6,000. You want half of it. She tell you, hell no, because you behind. That's the reason why I'm getting your taxes, and my car broke, and I'll take care of your child. Why are you even asking her for the money? So how you feel about that?
Well, first of all, once again, if he know the true fact that you walked away, you ain't been over with your child, why even call? You calling that because there's some money being involved. Mm-hmm. You weren't calling and say, hey, what my child doing? You weren't calling saying, hey, send my kid down here, is she straight? You weren't worried about that. Mm-hmm. So if you was doing these things and then that happened, then she might say, man, I'll give you a little something.
Exactly, that part.
So you got to look at it and understand the game. You know what I'm saying? These jokers be playing like they want to flex, but you ain't even came through and picked the child up. Yep. Then how you going to be mad at her? You got to be mad at yourself.
So, Missy Nay Devine, you being the woman, the mom in this situation, if your baby daddy told you his car broke, he know he behind on the child support, but can you give him half your tax money, even though your car broke down and you are the custodial parent that does everything for your child? How would you handle that situation?
I mean, I don't know. I for one, I feel like I'm too nice of a baby mama because I let my ex carry one of the kids.
Was he behind on child support?
We just got a divorce.
No, so I'm saying not your personal situation.
No, I'm saying like I guess I'm just too nice because like my ex, my oldest kid's dad, they done snatched his a couple of times. He ain't say nothing. He never asked. Mm-hmm. I don't worry about it. He'll call me or send me a text and say, hey, you got money coming your way. And that'll be it.
Well, because he knows it's coming.
Because he knows it's coming. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never had a situation where it's like, oh, you got my money. Can I get it back? Type stuff. Or, I just feel like that's.
So do you think that is a rare expectation for the guy to feel like it's his money?
I think that's ghetto. Mm-hmm. I think that's extremely ghetto, and I think ghetto people do that type of stuff, but you're going to have these females out there that let them get away with it. So they're going to keep doing it as long as they can get away with it. Mm-hmm. I mean, I mean, that's just my personal opinion. You know,
I think it's ghetto for a guy to ask a mom who doesn't have a car to sacrifice getting her own car so he can get a car when he ain't even taking care of the child and you ain't even current on your child support.
Yeah.
So I mean so they go all angles. I mean, it can go a million ways because every situation a little different. But on that note, he out of bounds if he even asks for the bread. Like, I'm not even for the action. I know I ain't paid you no money. I ain't this, so it is what it is. It's fair game.
Exactly. Okay, so moving right along, let's discuss the video that we watched in the group.
Which one?
The video where they said the girl had got banned from TikTok because she was giving out all the secrets on why women cheat. And she had said something about like if a man catches his woman cheating, it's because she wanted to get caught. What y'all think about that?
Yeah, that's true. And if a dude,
that's true.
And dude, be honest with you, that is true. But the thing about it, what she telling, all the stuff that she said, I feel on it. But I've been on that goddamn since my teen days. Like she ain't saying nothing. That's why I say ain't nothing that a woman can think she can do. Like if you think you pulling something slick on me, trust me, I know. And you ain't pulling nothing slick. I'm gonna be right along with you. We both gonna be playing possum.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's fake because a lot of men don't know what women got going on anyway.
Well, a lot of men
you
don't.
Can always assume, but I mean, you don't. I ain't. Again,
most of the time when men
put it out there.
women, they be wrong. Like
I ain't gonna accuse a woman.
A lot of times when men accuse women of cheating, the woman don't even be cheating. When you don't even know or suspect she's cheating, that's 9 times out of 10 that she probably cheating on you.
And how I feel about it, like you got cats always watching their gal 24/7. Don't want them doing that. Don't go. Homie, it take 1 hour, 30 minutes for you to leave that house and be gone. You can leave the house and go to work, think everything gravy. And as soon as you leave, somebody else can be walking in the door. But thing about it, like I said, I don't charge no woman that I ever been with. When I was in a relationship, I ain't charge them, accuse them or nothing. If I come to you with it, I know about it. Like it ain't no secret. Like I already know about it. I already know what the deal is. So what I'm saying is, yeah, dudes don't know, but shit, you can't put one on me because then when I get you, when you think I don't know, I'm gonna play a game with you, and then you gonna trap yourself.
Well, easy. I can't get trapped because I'm not a cheater. I don't condone cheating at all.
No, I'm just saying, but each is on. Everybody got their own reason for why they doing it. Like you say, everybody have a reason why they doing it, and I just feel like dudes just sometimes just be careless and reckless. But trust me, if he care for that woman, then shit, he gonna keep all that shit kept put away secret.
You say you dudes be careless and reckless about what?
Cheating.
They just not that smart.
Well, some of them
y'all just like men are just not that smart when it comes to stuff like that.
That's because men don't use their brain when they're doing stuff like that. The blood flows, it evaporates from their brain and goes somewhere else. So they're not thinking straight. And then you know what kills me when you say men ain't, they kind of slow. Most men who cheat over their wives swear up and down that their wife ain't never cheated on them. They really believe that.
Well, it depends. Well, I'm gonna put it like this here. A scale. I'm gonna be honest with you. A scale between a woman cheat. Well, you got to consider what you're cheating. If she comes saying with a dude on the regular, she might not slept with this dude, but it's some dude she got in the pocket that she can be conversating dealing with. But the scale of a woman, like you got dudes that straight up mess over their woman. They woman will not step out on. You know what I'm saying? And you got women.
So what do you call those women? Are those the ones that they was talking about in group? Women ain't loyal. Are those the loyal women that they're talking about?
Which ones? Ones that the dude messed up and they still stay. They still stay. Yes. But I mean, eventually they walk away. So what
consequences do the man get when he get caught cheating? Because I feel like the average man that's cheating, that continues to cheat, he ain't had no consequences. That's why he keep on cheating.
What the consequences with that woman is, she gonna break out. His heart gonna be hurt. Cause see what it is, she probably doing everything to cater with him, making sure he good, make sure he's straight. And see, this thing part, it's gonna kill him when she leave, because now them female, he gonna realize like, damn, this woman needs to make sure I had everything in play. I had this going, I had that, and now at first be like, man, I don't care, whatever, you just be that. But then when she gone, he gonna be like, damn, man, I had a good woman. And but the scale, and like I say, it's some good women out here. Every woman don't cheat.
No, like every man.
Yeah, like every man don't cheat. Like you got good dudes out here that women.
Black men don't cheat.
Like you got good dudes out here that women straight dog out because they know he a good dude and he just gonna bow down. But then and like I say, it's a small scale between men being faithful. But if a man really love that woman, he'll be faithful. That woman love that man, she's gonna be faithful. But it's gonna go to a certain extent before you allow her to just keep messing over each other.
All right. So she said also in the video, she says that every woman, just like every man, have a whole face. What do y'all think about every woman having a whole phase?
I
Or
mean,
what's your definition of a whole phase?
Yeah, what?
I mean, I feel like I think that's usually for adult women, and I say that like, and when I say adult women, don't mean age wise. I mean like grown women that value what they got going on, relationships or whatnot. Yeah, they probably done been through that in their early, 20s or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
When I wasn't worried about, especially if I didn't have no kids, I wasn't worried about nobody, no responsibility, or even being tied down. So yeah, I done went through that phase, and or whoever, what I'm saying. I'm not in a committed relationship, but again, us as adult women, if we went through some stuff as far as relationship are concerned, we can get to the mentality like, I don't want to deal with no relationship right now.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just be me.
Yeah.
Right now, I might be going through my whole phase all over again because guess what? I tried it.
Didn't work out.
It didn't work out. So what I'm not gonna do is I'm not going to put that much energy into nobody else right now.
I feel you.
So yeah, you might just go. I might just be running through it again. Hey.
Run first. What about you, Miles?
What about it?
What you think about the whole phase, men or women going through? Do you think everybody goes through a whole phase?
Yep.
What is your definition of a whole phase? Is it the same as Inae's?
Man, everybody got their own reason. Some of them just feel like, for everybody, when we say, a lot of people consider you got to be humping everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You can just be turned up, just doing some whole tendencies in the club, but wow, you might just be doing a lot of stuff, and it's just you're teasing and pleasing, but in a phrase like, man, I don't know what the fuck is he doing out there doing it. So it can be all type ways.
Rob would say hoeing is life.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Yeah, if men feel like, in man category, shit, man feel like, I got to get the baddest women, I got to have this woman, I got to, so.
That's their whole phase, trying to see the baddest one they can bag.
Well, I ain't gonna say bag, just how many they can knock down.
Okay, that's knock down is different than bagging. Bagging mean they your girlfriend.
Yeah, that's what you consider bag. I mean, people say if you want to knock them down, bag. I don't know what they call it.
I don't know the terminology.
Yeah, I just say knock them down. I ain't know all that bag them up, what, gallon or something.
So why do you think people have? You kind of explain like why you think people have whole face. Why do you think people have those whole faces? Or go through them.
I don't know, just probably in their bloodline to do it. Mama, daddy, grandma, somebody must have had it in, and they just went down the.
Now that could be the case.
You know what I'm saying? Went down the line. It just they grew up around. That's all they seen.
Yeah.
The mama, grandma was doing this. The mama still doing like. Believe it or not, I used to see these girls and the mama, and they all used to be together. Mm-hmm. And they always like the mama be out there arguing with dudes, and they be like, "Mama, come on, you shouldn't be out with that." But they always kept some different cats, and it was just like a chain reaction. They just all roll together. They roll together. Mama do something. The mama got somebody, and they would just cry. I'd be like, man, what the hell y'all got going on? I used to see the laws come over there, and right, and she like, don't come over here with that bullshit.
So you think it's a learned behavior?
Yeah, I think someone can be learned behavior, and then a lot of people they listen to this music and influence that shit and go from there thinking that's what it is. You get a lot of cash. Yeah, I ain't paying no. And then the girls take the cash and leave. Yeah, maybe. So it's all triggers on way.
Mm-hmm. I think for me and my perception about a whole phase, I think something triggers, and I'm speaking from a female's point of view. I think something triggers a woman to go through that phase, kind of like Inae explained. You might have been hurt or something like that, and you just getting tired of being disappointed or whatever. Yeah. So you just end up be like, well, forget it. I don't want to be in no serious relationship. I'm gonna just date whoever and however many people I want to date.
Yeah.
Then you might just get tired of running around dating dudes that just have no substance, and you just feel like I don't want to be in a relationship. Yeah. I think sometimes it's probably like you got hurt or you just got tired of dealing with fuckboys, and that's when you go through it. Yeah. But to each his own. I think most people go through it usually when they're younger or if they've been heartbroken.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to talk about the friend zone. How did we get here? Have you ever been put in a friend zone with somebody that you was trying to shoot your shot with and you thought you had a chance and then they just kind of friend zoned you?
No.
Have you ever friend zoned somebody?
I keep my all in friend zone. Shit. And I feel like we'll be a friend zone unless I decide we're going to get married, then you'll get out of friend zone. If we don't get married, we're going to forever be friend zone.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We can hang, we can do everything like we together if that's what I choose. But we're going to be in friend zone. I feel like unless we're married, we don't need to be in no relationship.
Okay, I feel you. So the girl in the video, and I want you to answer this. The girl in the video, or even the guy, they both were saying the same thing. It was something along the line like, okay, well, if I'm such a good guy and anybody would be so lucky to have me, then why don't you have me? Why don't you want to be with me?
Yeah.
And he's in the friend zone. Like, you're such a good guy, but she don't want you. So what is it that makes a woman see a man, be friends with him, see and say that he's a good man, he'll make somebody a good wife, but you be like, no, homie, we still homies.
Yeah.
What is that?
I think we done discussed this before. I done mentioned before. My thing is, with some people don't. Some guys put themselves in friend zones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If we hanging out, if we kicking it, you never ask to take me out on a date. That's on you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to the dude that asked to take me out on a date. Because if we just kicking it, then we just kicking it. It sounds like we friends, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if somebody asks to take me out on a date, don't be surprised. Don't feel no type of way because you've been sitting up here, we've been kicking it. You never not once asked me out on a date.
Right.
So that's gonna be one of the things. But again, I think nice guys finish last.
Yes.
Nice guys finish last. The reason being is because you have to know what type of woman you're dealing with. I think a lot of I couldn't date me. In my mind, I would like to date a subtle dude. It ain't gonna work. I'm too aggressive, for that. So I need somebody to be able to match my energy. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm aggressive, they don't need to know how to handle me the right rough way.
If you're listening, she said you have to handle her the right way.
So it ain't no being. If I feel like you're a yes boy, if I say something or if I ask for something, you telling me yes to everything, and it's like, man, we can't argue. You don't raise your voice. I need to be able to look at you and say, who the fuck you talking to?
Why do you have to have profanity?
Because that's just me. But my thing is, a soft dude ain't gonna be able to handle that.
No, that might hurt his feelings.
I can't deal with that.
Okay,
that's not gonna work for me.
Okay,
it's just not.
So Robert says friend zone is a big no deal. I can't let a chick drag me along knowing I want more. That's for simps. So are you saying that if a woman puts you in, I think that if a woman is dating a guy, and well, I can't speak for other women. I know when I was dating, I'm gonna say I kept them in a friend zone because we were exclusive. So if we're not exclusive, then we're just dating. And if we're just dating, then we're just friends. But a woman will keep a man in a friend zone if there is no chemistry. And that's what I think, because you could be a good guy. You could be fine as all outdoors. You could have money. You could have a good job. You could have, no baby mama drama. You might look real good on paper. But when I walk by you, you don't take my breath. You don't make me feel nothing inside. So there's no chemistry. There's not going to be passion. And for me, passion is important. So I will put a person in a friend zone and keep them there simply because we don't have the chemistry that I'm looking for.
That's true. That's how you feel, So it's each his own. Like I say, each his own.
And I also would like, if there's let's say if there's no physical attraction, but you got a great personality.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say all the time. Sometimes a person can grow on you.
Yeah, that is true.
Sometimes a person can grow.
I'm a living witness. That is so true.
But you live, you learn, you use love. So I guess
I'm gonna say it like this: a person can grow on you, but when a person that you ain't attracted to kind of, do you wrong, you're gonna feel like, you know what, going forward, because I've seen this in a meme. Ain't no way I'm gonna date somebody I'm not attracted to no more, because if that unattractive person break my heart, I'm be pissed off. So
because you weren't my type of
you wasn't my type in the first place, and I gave you a chance. So for now on, no, I'm gonna get what I want. It ain't about nobody. Ain't nobody finna grow on me at all. You ain't growing on me. If I'm with you, I'm attracted to you. We got chemistry.
Well, first of all, if I'm a friend zone, you got to be somebody that's gonna be attracted to me in the first place.
They might be attracted to you, but don't mean you attracted to them.
So what I'm saying. Well, yeah, it's been.
No, because you have some women that know that they ain't gonna be interested in you, but they'll let you take them out on dates, spend money on them when they know that they not telling you that you're gonna be a friend.
Yeah, but that goes back to the man need to know and that's why you ask questions and you position it. Mm-hmm. Look, I'm telling you off top, what you want to do, how we want to do. We're gonna keep it friendly. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you what I'm not gonna do. We can hang out, and but this is my thing. We can hang out and all that. That's cool. But my thing is, I'm not the one gonna be coming taking you out to eat while the other cat going back there ain't doing it for you, blowing your back out.
Yeah,
if I be going take you out to eat all the time, don't call me like, "What's up? We're gonna hang out. We kick it, whatever." Then you be like, "Oh yeah," you gotta skip. You give me 1-2 excuses one too many times.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna keep you in that zone.
Well, the guy, he also said, you know, like the women that they get the men to come work on their house and work on their cars, but then they'll go call, you know, Tyrone or whatever to come do all the good stuff.
I ain't working on your house and car till I blew your back out already. We got stages and levels. So I'm not saying that.
So are you saying that women can't have guys as friends?
Yeah, they can. For those who want to those who let them go that way.
Okay, so tell them that y'all gonna be friends.
Yeah, let it be known what we're gonna be, so we can have it already understood. So I just like this here. If you call me, say what you doing? I'm chilling. What's going on with you? No, I'm just thinking about you. Is that right? Yeah, I'm thinking about you. Okay, what's up? What's on your mind? What's talk to me? I don't think maybe we can go hang out and maybe go eat, have a drink. Okay, you treat because you called me.
Right.
So if you call me, don't expect me. You call me and then okay, yeah, we go do that thing, and then you looking at me with the ticket. No, you called me. I ain't asked for you. I was in the bed chilling. Yeah. You actually got me out my bed. Somebody let's go hang out and chill. So you need to treat. You know what I'm saying? And now if I call you, I'm it's on me 100%. You know what I'm saying? I had a little cocker head one time do that. Don't call me on my bed. I'm relaxing. Like, what you doing? I'm chilling. What's up? Wanna go? Yeah, we got where you at? Meet me over there. Then get there, then look at me with the bigger. I say, who that's for?
I can't date you.
I say, nah,
That is too funny.
No. You called me on my bed. I was in the bed relaxing. I really ain't want to get out the bed. And it's a Sunday. You want me to get out my bed. Man. I said, oh, no. And I left the ass, wherever shit.
So, okay. There was another portion on the video where I think it was the guy or maybe the girl, who knows. They were saying, you know, like you got the guys that's trying too hard. Yeah. Devon, I know when you put it out there that you were single, the inbox was blowing up. Now, can you help the viewers, particularly the male viewers, understand how to identify when they are the guy that is doing too much or trying too hard?
I'm simply ignoring you.
No, but what are they doing for you to feel like they're doing too much?
I feel if you reaching out on, again, that's what I'm saying. If you reaching out on a regular basis and I'm not paying attention to you and you keep reaching out, you're doing too much. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I'm one of those that I'm annoyed by people, period. So
Look, you shot your shot, you missed, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm going in for one long shot. If it hit, it's hit. If it's not, fuck it. I ain't for the, like you say, niggas be in the box 400 times.
Yeah, I like to be in the house and all that other stuff. So I'm really good at ignoring people. And, you know, it's just the fact that, you know.
So, guys, if you are getting ignored, you steady in the inbox with somebody and she ain't responding back. First of all, if she don't respond back the same day,
well, hell, if she look at that motherfucker, she replied, keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Like, this motherfucker looked at my shit.
Y'all gotta be able to read the signs, you know.
She looked at it, she seen it.
I think what's crazy is the fact that some people will go through the process. Let's say you respond. You know, I've had somebody that messaged me, I ignored them, right? Maybe about 10, 15 days later, he messaged me again. But my light on my DMs is stay lit because I don't check them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I'll see or it pop up on my phone. I keep doing what I'm doing. Right. So my thing probably say I got like 35 DMs or whatever, and I don't even know.
That would drive me crazy seeing all of those.
So I don't. But I had this one guy that once I finally talked to him, we had a conversation. Come to find out, he was just like a waste of energy anyway. You know, and that's the thing. Like you go through all of that to get somebody attention, and you're not even worth you typing the message in the first place. It makes no sense.
I done shot my shot one time in the DM. Number next, it went in too though. It went in.
He cracked himself
went in, and that's it. I don't I'll be like, forget that, because I'm the type of person. I want to meet you in action, man, because I really need to see who you are. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it happened before. I shot a message one time, but before I shot it, I had already been scoping out for a minute. I looked, I checked out, scoped out for a minute. I shot it. She replied. I only shot one time, and she replied back about a couple days later.
It's nothing wrong with shooting your shot,
because it ain't no different if you on the streets and run into them or here. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it is what it is. Everybody got their own thing, So, but let me say this, man. I'm not no heartless person by a long shot. They be like that. I'm not heartless. Like, I'm a care person. I know me. If I rock with you, I'm gonna spoil you. Like that's just me. Whatever I do, you're gonna do. And then that's just who I am. So at the end of the day, I just got zero time. I'm gonna keep you in the friend zone. We're gonna always be cool. Be like, I know broad, she was like, she wanted to be with me, but I told her I don't want to be with you because I don't look at you like that. You good? You're a sweet girl.
Yeah.
You cool.
So you're not leading her on, you letting her know.
Yeah, I'm letting her know, but she'd be like, well, why can't like, hey, hold on. Like another thing is to turn off.
Well, she didn't know her lane to stay in.
Yeah. So like if we gonna do this mess with you, you gotta play your position depending on okay, just say prime example. If I was married and I decided to step around, right? And then I mess with somebody on the side, or you married and you step out, but these jokers getting their feeling decide out the blue, they decide they want to call you maybe in the middle, early in the morning. When they out of bounds, they know she be calling or late at night. You be like, the hell did you call my phone for? So now you finna get pushed all the way to the back of the line.
Because you disrespected my boundaries.
Yeah, so now you disrespect mine. You know what it was when you tired. That's why I tell people all the time. If you're gonna fool around with somebody, understand, and they tell you they with somebody, understand your position. Like when you start, if you're a goddamn free agent and you goddamn me coming on trying to call the plays like you the coach, your ass gonna get benched.
So would it be better to date? Well, you said the person that you was talking about is married too, right? You was
no. Just say they were single. Let's say whoever you single.
Yeah, I think it's the worst thing to do is
you shouldn't be dating nobody.
You shouldn't
date.
I feel like
because they don't have the freedom that you have.
Right. That one thing. So if you want to step out, your best bet is to step out with another married person.
Right. Because they ain't gonna be able to get out as often anyway.
I'm gonna tell you something. You got some women out here prefer to mess with dudes that got gas, so they ain't gotta be tied up with them. I prefer that. Throw your ass home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the chance is they gonna most of the times niggas, well, people in general, guys and females, gonna eventually be they'll try to dose shit, try to mess up because they know, man, no, you can't come here. And that's where the problem come from. Yeah, then that's why you gotta involved. Yeah, but you gotta cut them. You gotta cut them short. So, but the thing about that's a long time
people
ago.
need to be honest about what it is that they expecting. Me personally, because of what I want to do and how I like to get out and stuff, I'm not gonna be satisfied dating a married man because I might go hang out with my girls and do brunch and I'm lit, the sun ain't even went down. You can't come hang out with me. You can't come to my house, and I can't come to your house when I'm feeling good because you got the wife and them damn kids at the house. Yeah. So why would I put myself in a situation where if I'm out at night 2:00 in the morning and I want to go and have some more extra fun, I can't go to your house.
I prefer
what do I benefit in that? Exactly. Single people need to be with single people.
That where I can move when I want to move. She can move when you want to move. If we don't want to see each other, we ain't got to see each other, and we keep it cool. But yeah, like you say, you mess with somebody, they can't move, they can't break. You gotta, and they'll expect you to sit around and wait on them or something.
I just think people don't value relationships like they used to.
Well, I think they do.
They probably haven't been.
I think it's still out here. It can be done.
It's too many that don't because again, we're looking at two different ways. A married person or a single person dating a married person. You don't respect that person. The fact that they're in a committed relationship.
But the person in a married person ain't respecting their marriage.
That's what I'm saying. It's just people out here that don't respect the unity of relationships. Period.
Yeah, but I'm saying it is people who do respect their relationship, and I tell everybody, I don't care who it is, if a man truly love his woman, he gonna remain faithful to his woman. Most of the time, just like a woman, she gonna love the man. She gonna it's something that leads for he or she to step out, and sometimes it might not be right then when she step out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be a man. Like dudes probably shit all day. But she just still eject them. You know what I'm saying?
I still think it all falls back to communication and understanding.
Yeah, but that lack of whatever it is gonna lead to where it's gonna turn. But I feel like this here, a relationship is supposed to be best of friends. If we can't bond like we best friends and have a good relationship, be able to talk about anything, laugh, joke, play, and not take everything serious, we can get along good. And so that's the type of relationship I need, and I gotta have. Like we gotta have a good understanding. Like, hey, if you're gonna do it, cool, go on ahead. Like I might joke with you, you joke with me, but we ain't getting serious like all that old aggressive. Like we are always gonna have fun and trap and do things.
Hold on, let's get caught up on some of these comments from Facebook. Ernest says, wait, first we got Ernest. If I see red flags, I prefer to be in the friend zone. Some of these crazy women look really good, and that friendship can get me cool points at the bar or at a club. I get lots of attention when I'm with a crazy hottie. I could believe that. Robert says, Jamila, and if he stays in the friend zone knowing he wants more from you, he a damn fool.
Yeah.
I've dated a lot of fools, so it is what it is. Sometimes guys, they just want to have your time and they want to have your energy, and they know that you have them in a friend zone, and they're okay with being in a friend zone because it's really not about being in a relationship with the woman. They just feel like they might catch you on a vulnerable day and be able to get a little bit more. I'm not stupid. I know that's how niggas think, So like, if I'm telling you like I'm not interested in a relationship and you still want to hang out with me, you still want to take me out, you still want to spend money on me, that's your choice, because I was honest with you and letting you know that I'm dating someone else or I'm not interested in a relationship at this time. So it is what it is. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not saying that they simps. They just, maybe they're okay with just getting what they can get because they want to be in my presence.
That way.
We have Ernest says, I don't believe in the grow on you thing. Never works.
Eventually it don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, no.
Mm-mm.
And we have Robert say, facts, Miles, don't let them drag you, bro. Preach, Miles, for shizzle. That's right. Look at the men coming and giving some support to Miles. Okay.
Staying strong, man. We staying strong, man.
Oh Lord,
staying strong, man.
Here you go again.
That H-Town coming out of.
But that at the end of the day, man, everybody need to know their position. Everybody need to just keep it cool. And I just feel like, male and female, y'all date, y'all can hang out, but make sure y'all got a good understanding. Like, even when you become committed as a friend, like, okay, I like you as a person, you like me, I like hanging out with you. Where are we going with this? If we gonna keep it as a friendship thing, or we gonna go and are we working this into a relationship thing? You know what I'm saying? We going to a relationship with this here, or we just gonna keep to a friendship and hang out with benefits thing? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta know. And you hear like that, man, I'm a player. No, you ain't a player if all the females don't know about each other and you got a good understanding. You like, hey man, this is my home girl. That's my home girl. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. I'm not obligated to nobody.
So let me ask you a question, because I think Ernest, Robert, one of them said it about a simp. What makes a guy simp? Because I hear them talking about, like the Russell Simmons, that is it Russell Wilson? Russell Wilson. They always calling him a simp. So from a man's point of view, what would make you categorize a guy as a simp?
Me? Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna say like this here. I think just the way the world and things go in society, we got a way of just saying somebody weak, saying that's simp. Now, I would say a guy's a simp if with Russell Wilson and Sierra, whatever damn name is. Sierra. I don't think that's no simp move. Mm-hmm. I think what it is, she wanted to date a street cat and then realize like the shit that he got me in going, and then Russ, what he is, the way he was raised up, he just raised the private mama child, raised him up. No, this is how a woman's supposed to be treated. This is how a woman's supposed to be done. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And what it is, he seen her, he liked her, he met her, and they went hung out. So he more of a gentleman to her versus to. Now, I'm not saying Future wasn't got to him, but he probably more on the how street like, man, shit, what's up? Yeah, but he more on some other shit. Mm-hmm. Versus to Russell's more like, I want to give you all of me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I want to give you all of me. This is what I know. This is what I know. I see my mom. This is how I want to be raised. This is what my mama told me. Right. This is how I want. So to some people, they feel like that's simp. This nigga he was falling sucker for this broad. Mm-hmm. It's simp. He falling sucker for that broad. This broad straight dogging him out, and he know it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like he made powerful moves.
Yeah.
I feel like he made powerful moves because of the simple fact that she had came from where she came from. With her previous relationship, he came in and took over, and he handled everything like grown men handle things. Mm-hmm. So where the simp at? You know what I'm saying? Like he literally came in, took over an extra baby and the whole nine, married her, showed her how she's supposed to be treated. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, where's the simp? I don't get that part.
I think I'm attracted to simps then, because if he a simp, then I like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I mean, if she would huddle him out and he started doing, then
then that would change.
Come
but
back.
She being a good wife and a good mother.
So she's staying loyal with him. And Future still doing whatever he's doing. He try to run through him,
making more babies.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So it's at the end of the day, it's like I can keep running with you. Would this help my career or end my career? But Russell got paper. And at the end of the day, if I would feel what I'm gonna be mad about my son mama talking to a cat that's making millions. I'm like, what am I
that's less you gotta do.
Like, I'm gonna still do my job, but I'm not for the trip. This man paid.
Yeah.
We
at
cool.
least
We
your
gonna be
son get to
A1.
grow up and see
a lot of
man.
a lot of different things. So if I'm not around and I can't do what I'm doing some stuff. Like, I can show him my side, but I also want him to be able to see another side. You know what I'm saying? That's just like when somebody separate, you know, just say, regardless if it was boy or girl, just say like child go to your house. You try to raise them to be right. When they come to me, we on a whole nother level. We on some rats. So then the kid coming home, you gotta hold on. We don't do that here. Like, I gotta break you back down.
Yeah.
It's like he getting both sides, but then when he go over there, then you like, I gotta see, I'm trying to break, and it can be the other way around. I'm letting him do what he want to do. When he come over here, hey man, there's rules and structures over here. You know what I'm saying?
That comes with
so
there's communication that has to be had, because what you do is you raise a child that's gonna be very unbalanced, and then what they tend to do is they lean towards a fun parent.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So, you know, where values are instilled, they're gonna deter from, and then you're gonna look at that child being hood, so to say, and in trouble because they done been exposed to craziness versus me being on the right page, making sure that I'm going down the right path.
And there's nothing wrong with that, though. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's cool. But I don't know. I guess, but that's simple if she would huddle him out and stuff like that. But if she's staying low and been down with him, say, hey, man, let that man do his thing.
All right, so hold on. We have some comments on the Russell Wilson. I'm trying to get to. I'm sorry, you guys, if I'm not reading them. I wish we had like a thing we can buzz and we could just hear y'all voices instead. Let's see. Okay, so Robert says Steph Curry with the shot, but it's better in person. I've seen chicks online and vetted their page and they look good, but in person she wasn't hitting on nothing.
Shit, you just scroll through enough of their pictures, you'll see like, damn, why you look different.
He say if you F around with someone who has something to lose. Then Bree said exactly. Then Robert said, yes, Russ a simp. You need to add me on the Russ topic and I can tell you why he a simp. Okay, you guys, let me see if I can add Robert, who wants to give us his explanation of why Mr. Russell Wilson is a simp.
So we think because he took a little hood chick and
no,
tried to wipe
he's probably
up.
ratchet. Y'all be hearing what Robert be saying. He just probably want to say something to start something. Let me see how to add this man.
Don't you got some quiz or something?
What is that? Instagram or
this Facebook? Okay, there you go, right there. Approved. Can't bring Robert Goodson on camera. The person you invited needs to download the latest version of the Facebook app to join this live video room. So it is not in the cards for you, Robert, to be on the live tonight, unless you want to go ahead and update your app for Facebook.
I'll tell him what he mean. Why you feel like this?
Yeah, or you could just type it in, and I'll read it in the tone that I think that you might be saying it in. All right. So while we wait on Robert to give us his explanation of why he feel like Russell Wilson is a simp, we're going to address the next topic, which is girls trip. There was a clip from Nene Leakes from the Real Housewives of Atlanta who was saying that when you go on a girls trip, what goes on the girls trip stays on the girls trip. So like if you see your girl who is married and she's flirting with somebody else or she's doing things that she wouldn't do around her husband, you're supposed to turn your head and don't say nothing, keep it to yourself. So, ladies, Missy Nate Devon, how do you feel about girls trips?
How do you feel about girls trips?
How do I feel? Me personally, I don't even want to be around a married friend cheating on her husband. I don't want to know about it. I don't want to see it. So when I go on girls trips, I have never witnessed that before. I stay in my lane, mind my business, but I've never witnessed that before. When I go on girls trips with my friends, we actually go and have a good time. We have fun. And 9 times out of 10, I was single when I went on my girls trip. I don't really do girls trips when I'm in relationships because I would much rather prefer to do couples trips. Mm-hmm. So that's my take on it.
Makes a lot of sense. So my thing is, and me personally, I mind my business. You know, I try to mind my business. I might not like it, but I'm gonna mind my business. You know, but again, that's a touchy subject because you have some people that say they want to know information, but when you tell them they really don't want to know, or they don't even believe you,
and then they stop being your friend
right?
Because you done told them about they cheating ass man.
Right. Luckily, I ain't got no friends like that, so I mean, I don't have those type of problems. But you know, again, it's I've had a family member, you know, went to a family member and say, "Hey, I seen your husband with somebody," and now they probably was doing this, or they probably was doing
making excuses
for him.
Okay.
But then I had another family member did the same thing. Hey, I seen your husband. Well, let's go.
Oh, so they didn't want to believe it when it came from one person, but then it was all
no. We're talking about two different people. So like one, I'm saying, okay, I seen your husband out such and such, and they were like, no, they probably was doing this. They probably was doing making excuses, you know, or that probably was such and such. But then I done went to a different person when I seen their husband on there. Oh, okay, hold on, let me put some clothes on. Let's go meet them where they at.
But see, this when you got to know your friends.
You have to know. You have to know who you. But again, you also have to know the mental of the people because again, I might say I want to know. I might not really want to know, you know, because once I receive that information, now I'm processing. Yeah, I have to process this different, and then now I got to look at my friend looking at me crazy, like you told me you wanted to know. I'll let you know, and you ain't you just dealing with it, you know.
But what was the point?
What's the whole point of me saying anything to you in the first place? Because now you look stupid because you know, and you still allowing it to continue. So I mean, it depends on who you're dealing with.
What about you, Miles? What you think goes on girls' trips?
Shit, whatever y'all do, whatever go on a man's trip, go on a man's trip. Whatever go on a woman's trip, go on a woman's trip. Just don't bring it back to me. You know what I'm saying? And long as I don't see no video floating you out ride, you know, just out there buck wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know you good. Y'all had fun. Y'all straight. You safe. Cool. You know what I'm saying? And that's it.
I ain't the same. But I wouldn't want to be
like
out.
What I want to know, like my thing, people, like you say, people always want to know stuff. Then when you tell them, then they like, okay, but why ask me? And then I tell you the truth, now you in your feelings.
So do you think that married women should go on a girls' trip?
Yeah.
But they single friends.
I mean, yeah, because at the end of the day, and this is how I look at it. It don't matter. You got bad habits, single friends, and good friends, single friends that's gonna put you in your place. Say, girl, look,
right.
Get together, man. Like you tripping.
I agree.
Like you, your man, you got a good ass husband, a man at the eyes. You tripping. I mean, we can have fun, but no, it's off limits. She off limits.
Yeah.
So you come over here with us single women over here. You know what I'm saying?
Shit
like that.
But
you gotta know who it is. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. If I got partners, we rolling. I'll be like, you know, hey man, whatever you do, I don't know. I don't see it. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna say you don't see it, or you gonna be like, dog, come on now, you tripping.
No, what I'm saying is if I can't know something I don't see. Meaning, like if you doing something, you doing it because I don't see it.
Don't let me, don't
you know
do
what I'm
that
saying?
in front of me.
Like I'm not gonna sit up and let you do something and be like, nah, man, you tripping, kid. Like if you gonna do something, do that shit when I'm not around.
Y'all listening, if
you
hanging with Miles and you plan on doing some dirt, do not do it in front of him because he don't want no part
like,
of it.
But that's period.
I don't want your gal or your woman come tell me something like, hey, so yeah, so
they gonna hold it against you because you knew.
So-and-so said that y'all. I'll say, that's what he told you. Well, shit, go ask him. Like I'm type person, that's what he said. Well, go ask it. Whatever he told you, that's what it was. Now, I'm trying to see what
see it either.
Whatever he said, that's what it was. Like, don't put me in there and then don't tell me nothing. You know, because women slick. Women will try to come ask your homeboy son just to see what you're gonna say. What's kind of say y'all had fun at the what's kind? You be like, what the hell are you talking about? He over there like you know what I'm saying? Just caught me off guard. So, but I'm the type of person. You come up to what's kind of he that what he said? Well, okay, then yeah, I guess that's what he said. Then like, you're not gonna pick me for no information. But at the same time, we go out, we can have fun. Let's have some fun though. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care. We can turn up. We do what we want to do. Now, if you want to take a female to your room, don't do it in my presence. I don't want to see them because I don't need nobody saying, look. That a whole crew over there. They was don't put that camera on me over here.
You also have to know. I mean, be an adult because my thing is what you do ain't what I do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like
birds
because you are
flock together.
That's what they
say. That's what they say. But my thing is just because you are acting a damn fool, I'm gonna call you on it, but I can't make you do anything. I can't make you change what you're doing. So my thing is, boo, you do you. But don't bring that to me.
Mhm.
I don't want to be a part of it at all because I'm not going to do that. You know,
It is what
my
it
best
is.
friend know, hey, I go back to the room.
Now, we
Oh,
do it.
I go do something else. I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to be a part of it.
That brings me to the next topic, which is know your friends. So with everything y'all just said, knowing your friends, if you know your friend is a hoe, do you trust your whole friends around your significant other?
Looking at me, I got
Both of y'all.
I don't have no whole friends.
shit. All of them got some type of whole tendencies or something in them.
I mean,
But
I don't
you
have
gotta know who
friends.
your crowd is, your crew is.
I don't have friends like that.
It can be your cousins, it can be your sisters, it can be your aunts.
What she's saying is she's a loner. She
I
don't
know
hang
that.
with
I'm
nobody.
just-
I was gonna say, how many times have I said I don't with people? Like I don't have to worry about that problem.
But I understand that. But listen to what I'm saying. Say you got you go to the hood, you got homegirls that know your people. And I ain't gonna say your homegirls because you don't hang with them. But it's people you might know. They know this your dude because they didn't see you at the party, so y'all rock. So they go see him somewhere else and they shoot behind you and try to shoot at him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Then you'll be like, I know you, we all right, but we don't hang out, but yet and still
You know that
cool.
she got
So
a man or he got a woman.
You still try to shoot him up, dude.
Mhm.
And you know how you know him because when we seen us at the party that we was invited,
Mm-hmm.
I introduced you to who he was, and you still sneaked and try to do it. So I mean, so people can do that on a sneaky tip on all levels. You see what I'm saying? Not necessarily that you got to hang with them, but a person will do that. You know, because they can envy you.
Yep, that's what it be, envy
You and see what it is like. Damn, he doing this for her. He doing this for her. Damn, he doing this for her. He doing
Hey, you guys, it's your girl.
because you got females out here and sit back and be like, damn, that nigga doing this for him. I'm gonna try to see what I can get in, and bras do it.
That's exactly what it be.
Bras will do
But
it.
that's why I don't trust. You know, I don't trust females like that at all.
But
You
Well, at
shouldn't.
the same time, if I know I got partner, like I ain't want to judge nobody. If I got partner, I know them niggas try to hump everything they see. I tell them out top, nigga, like that's why I only let certain people. Really, nobody come to my house. Like I know a bunch of them, not a few, but like you don't like. I deal with people according to how they are and who I deal with them. If I know you straight hood ratchet, you always on some hood ghetto, let's fight. I'm gonna mess with you in the hood on them levels on that street. If I know you always trying to hump something, and because we might fall out, I'm gonna have to whoop you from just feeling like you just gonna disrespect me, eyeball them again. I'm gonna mess with you over there where you at. Like you can't come to my residence. Anybody, most time people that come to my residence, I gotta be knowing you forever, or you gotta be married or couples wise. And half time ain't nobody come to my house anyway. It's how to be quiet. I can hear everything going on. This month.
Okay. So my take on that is about do you trust your whole friends around your significant others? No, I don't. And if I got some friends who hanging with some hoes, I'm not gonna trust them hoes around my man neither, because that means they have no boundaries. They know that this is my man, but they homegirl be like, "Ooh, he fine." You know that that's my man, but you gonna hook your cousin up with him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust that. So, no. If I know they're a hoe, I'm not gonna keep them around my man. All right, so we're gonna move a little bit further on in the topic because we trying to, wrap things up within an hour, but we still have some more things that we want to talk about. The next one is, do most women want to be dominated?
Yep.
Robert, what you got to say about that?
What he said? Did he reply back?
I don't know. On here, he didn't reply back. Yes, let's see. Hey, Tanya, thanks for watching. Hey, Jackie. Robert didn't say anything else. So women, we just had some ladies join, Jasmine and Jackie. Tanya, do women like to be dominated? Ine Divine, you want this man to grab you by your neck? Where you at?
Pull that hair, grab by the ears. I'm gonna grab you by your ears. You like that, don't you? You know what I'm saying? Don't play with me, because I'm gonna do it. If you don't, I'm gonna make you get into it. My thing is this here. I just feel like in a relationship, you gotta turn it up at all levels. Turn
it up. He said, grab her by the ears, y'all.
I mean, hey, by the ears.
Jackie say, hell yes. Robert say, yeah, they want to be dominated. What do you mean? Well, how y'all figure women want to be dominated?
They do. It's in there.
Because I think the guy in the video was saying, like nice guys finish last. So don't nobody want a nice guy. Don't nobody want nobody to be sweet all the time.
You can be sweet.
You can be sweet.
You can be sweet and outrageous to the other level. Like I'm sweet to you in the public and everything else. Behind these doors, I'm a gorilla. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rip you apart. Like, you know.
Okay, I got you. So you believe that women need to be or want to be dominated?
I can only speak for myself.
Okay, so this is one woman, and this one woman believes what?
Fuck yes.
Okay.
I give you like
that's it.
you know what I'm saying? Like that's just me. But the same way that I'm gonna look at you and ask you who the hell you talking to, I need you to be able to look at me the same thing. It ain't gonna
change
hurt nothing. It's gonna help a lot,
yeah.
But that's just me.
Yeah.
That's my toxic energy.
Yeah, I'm a friendly dude. If you my woman, I mess with you, I'm gonna play with you all through the house. I'm gonna play with you. I see. I might act like I'm not paying you no mind. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Jackie says she does that with her man. He sees a whole different side of her after dark. Girl, we already know he see a whole different side of you because you change your hairstyles up like every other week. So
he got a new one every time.
He getting a new woman every time he come home. So we already know. Dominated. Yeah, I do think that I can agree that women do want to be dominated because we want that masculine energy. You know, it's okay to have like a nice guy, but that nice guy, he is gonna have to know how to grab you by your neck and pull you by your hair. I agree to it.
I think the only problem with that is, again, this is why you can't be no soft dude because I'm dominant.
Mm-hmm.
So he has to be more dominant than me.
Yeah,
you know.
I like to talk shit. I'm talking.
And then you tall too. So like, let's just say you got with a man that wasn't as tall as you, and he's soft. I just can picture you just making this man feel so small. You just seem very dominant.
I am.
So she need a gorilla then, because if she already dominant, she can't have no little Care Bear around there. Exactly.
I got a gorilla.
You need a gorilla. He needs to be a gorilla. I am so glad he's a gorilla because I don't know. We can't have a little munchy cheese around you.
Little baby chimpy.
All right. So we say that women do need to be or want to be dominated. Do you feel that all women need a challenge? And if so, like what are good examples for the men to challenge a woman?
On what level?
In a relationship or when pursuing a woman, you know, like how they say men always want to feel like there's a chase. I guess that's equivalent to saying that a woman wants a challenge.
So you saying do women want like a challenge?
Yeah. Do you feel that women need a challenge? Like the man needs to challenge her?
So I'm gonna say this. I think, like I said, I let it be known, like I'm very independent, right? And I think one of the biggest things that I went through and I'm still going through is stepping back, you know what I'm saying, to let my man do men things. Because I have the tendency, I move so much and I just do. And sometimes he have to be like, hey man, sit your ass down. You know what I'm saying? I got this. I got that. Why are you touching that? Well, leave this alone. And you know, stuff like that.
Because you're just so used to being superwoman.
And that is what it is. But, you know, he's great, you know, when it comes to that type of stuff. So sometimes I sit back, I'll walk by, let's say the trash. I'll walk by the trash and be ready to take it out and just drop the lid on it and keep walking and say, hey, trash need to be taken out or something. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm just used to doing everything. And I know how he's always on me about doing the stuff that I shouldn't be doing. Yeah.
The manly things that he feel like. But you just so used to doing it because there was nobody at the house. Then your son too young to really do it. You know what I'm saying?
So she just got to do everything. So hold on, before you get into it, Miles, we have Robert who says majority of women want to be handled. They don't want no soft dude push her limits. Women have been criticized all their lives for wanting to be sexual beings. So when they get comfortable with a man, she want you to push her to the point of no return.
That what he said?
Yeah. Because he feels, you know, the same. He was supposed to be telling us why Russell Wilson was a simp, but he heard, you know, domination and he got distracted and he just wanted to tell us why he feels a woman needs to be or wants to be dominated.
You stick thumb in butt. Grab my hair. You like that?
I'm not playing with Miles. Okay, so this brings me to the next question that we have on the topic. So is it a negative feature or characteristic for a man to be nice?
I don't think nothing wrong with it because at the end of the day, you can't always be rough all the damn time. I mean, it's okay to be like a hush puppy, rough on the outside, soft on the inside. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be solid stiff all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got cats they feel like that's what they have to be, but they got females straight for that. If that's your character, like I don't want me no rough, solid hood female. Every bro time to go, she shooting the middle finger on all the pictures, or she talking about like I don't want that. I want me a soft fit. You need to be a woman around me 24/7. When you with your girls, you can be ratchet. When you're around me, you need to be feminine to the fullest. Like I mean, there's nothing wrong. We can talk a little noise to each other, but most I need something like I can't have a conversation with no female. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, this motherfucker, I can't.
Sounding like she a rapper.
I'm bad. So you know, I curse a lot.
That's not what he's talking about, though.
But I'm just saying. Like,
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but that
no,
can be
he's talking
easy
about
fix.
that hood ghetto. You know what he's talking about.
I can't.
Just imagine if a nigga. Just imagine if you talking to a dude and everything he talking to you straight hood street shit. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie though. You know what I'm saying? My nigga was for my, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? They can't fuck with us, baby.
That
You know what I'm
is
saying?
not
They
attractive.
can't fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? I'm stepping them over. You need to smash on them whole neck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
put pressure on them up, and then you'll be like.
So that's equivalent to like the girl, like period, like all day period, like.
So what, bro? Like, bro, what the fuck?
I do not like to hear a woman say, bro.
So, but the thing about it is, just imagine he's like, I can't go nowhere with this motherfucker. Cause who I'm gonna let this motherfucker talk to? Can't hold a conversation with him, motherfucker. You ever heard a ratchet motherfucker try to hold a conversation with somebody with some decent come?
Look. I forgot. I was watching. I think somebody was on the news or whatever. The girl was saying something. She had to be maybe like somewhere between 20, maybe not somewhere between 19 and 20. She owned the news, ghetto cursing, and on the news. Then she's sitting on the curb talking about how she trying to sue to my. Yeah, I'm trying to get my bag.
That's another thing they be saying. Wait, was this on like Houston News?
Girl, I don't remember. I was like, oh my God.
It's like they get the most ratchetest person to interview.
But just try to talk correct or try to talk the right way and try to talk properly. Be like, just talk the regular way you talk.
You know what? My mom got mad at me for that because my mama say, I used to tell her, just say okay. Like you regular talk, just say okay. But she tried to talk professional and everything occur. And I was like, Mama, just say okay. Don't try to talk professional. Just use your regular voice.
Stop lying on your mama like that, girl.
I'm like, oh my God, just
my goodness.
Like, I'm talking about just can't talk. You know, that you know what I'm saying? Just come out.
My sister was like that too. She was
his
like,
like that.
Orange. What is orange? Like scrimp,
and earn. Yeah, but it's just the conversation. I be hearing them talk. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get my degree and go to school and I'm about to. I be like, no, nigga. Excuse my French. I know you're trying to talk, but you need to go back to school and get your Project English together. You're on Project English right now. You need to get your correct. Yeah, you need to get off the fundamental speaking and get back to your regular talking. But that just in life, people just don't adapt or try to improve and better themselves. You gotta want to better yourself in every angle. Like you gotta do that on your own. Like nobody can't teach you. You have to learn on your own. Because trust me, a lot of stuff that I got and a lot of stuff that I did, I taught myself because I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't the best motherfucking reader in school. I'm gonna tell you now. I hate to read. I used to be like, don't call my name to read shit in class, man. Like, please do not call my name to read.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like reading.
Like, I ain't want to read nothing like. I'm like, man, you ain't finna read and have me goddamn trying to figure this shit out. But then as I go, I gotta learn these damn words. So
but that's it. You have to want better for yourself.
I learned it by me. I don't know what I was doing, something I had to do, but everything I was doing, I had to write it and spell it. This was every day what I had to do. So everything that I had to, whatever it was that I was doing, I had to write it on whatever it is we were doing. So by me doing that and just pick around some man shit. For that ain't cost me, don't take me shit. You know, they trying to sound the words out. I used to be like, but I went into it to try to sound the word out.
Yeah.
So now when I see it, just come natural. You know what I'm saying? But some people don't try to elevate themselves, man.
All right, so before we wrap it up, we got two more small little topics that I want to get these two opinion on. Y'all listen. Last one, looks don't matter. Is that a true or false statement?
For women gonna say, nah, it don't matter. Shit, it do to me.
I'm not gonna say that.
It do to me.
No, looks matter for me because my
Yeah.
thing is I have to be with my energy. I have to be physically attracted to you. If I'm not physically attracted to you, then you're friend zoned for shit show.
What they said, I think they would say you can make an ugly dude look good, but you can't make no ugly woman look good.
Yes, you can, because women can get lace fronts, we can get lashes, we can do contour. Makeup can reconstruct your whole face.
But once you
I
take
done
that
seen
shit
some
off,
monkeys turn into beauty queens.
Yeah, so
but hold on. But what they gonna do when they wipe that shit off? Well, we go to the beach and you gotta dip
like
your
me
head in the
crazy
water.
when I take my eyebrows and
You know what I'm
lashes
saying?
off.
Don't put that shit on your face. That's why I said about that thing.
Listen, I'm gonna put my eyebrows on and my lashes
That woman put on by what 5 layers of makeup. She talking instead. I'm like, how much more makeup you gonna put on your face?
On the video,
man, that's a come on now. You can't sleep in my house. You're gonna have all my.
No, she gonna have to wash her face before she go to bed. That's too much
You
makeup.
get somebody a hug
when she come out the bathroom.
Yeah, you get somebody a hug. You're all on your shirt. Maybe mother just walk by. You give me that there all on your shirt. Just too much. Then outside they can't wipe their face. Give me a baby.
Yeah, you pay too much for that makeup. You gotta pay
your face. What the hell did you pay? Don't walk around with your little fan. Get your little fan. I don't like all that makeup. I mean, it's nothing wrong with it.
It's not for you. It's not for you. Women don't do their makeup for niggas at all. They do it for themselves.
No, they do that shit. So no, if you first of all, like some women got acne and different shit, but when you putting that shit on your face, you're not giving your face nothing time to heal or get rid of that shit. Because especially if you busting and putting that shit on your face, how you gonna heal? You put chemicals, makeup, powder shit inside the damn thing, so the bitch gonna stay irritated. You know what I'm saying? Like, let that shit dry, wipe that shit out, man. Fuck that. Go to the doctor and pay for them to figure out how to get that shit. So let's say
people that they get out there, take care of, they still want to wear makeup so they could look.
It's nothing wrong with it. It's okay to put on, but put it lightly. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit here and goddamn be in the mirror 45 minutes. You got drag queen. Yeah, you got powder dust. You forgot about your neck here. What you gonna do here? That shit just like the hell. You got line. You gotta put your head or something in your hair. You gotta line that shit. You feeling your neck, man.
You've been watching people get ready to do their makeup.
I be saying shit be lying like the hell. Like you forgot to cover the side. Then don't let them come outside.
That's how your brother ex-wife used to be.
Yeah, they come outside. You look at them. You be like, why your face?
It's like orange right here.
Face like it's just glowing for no reason.
Put on some.
You got all this shit on your face. Like, take that shit off.
All right, so I guess looks do matter, y'all. I don't know. The last one, and then we're gonna check the comments after we get, what this say right here. It say, is this a maturity thing or just a preference? What matters to you when you look to date a new person? So if looks matter, so of course you're looking to make sure that you're attracted to them. What's something? Because maybe like people like, okay, well. Dating isn't going for them. They don't know how to date. They don't know where to start out because they've been maybe in a relationship for so long or they've been single for so long, and now they want to date. They don't want to be considered thirsty. They don't want to be considered simps. They don't want to be the person that's doing too much. Let's just say, what do you look for? What do you do? How do you prepare somebody who wants to step out and start dating?
Well, first of all, if you know what the hell you lacking, you go for that. So if you know you lacking somebody talking to you, telling how nice you look, how beautiful you is, how your day going, or if you know a person that they can communicate with you, these are things that you should know automatically. Like I can't tell you what to go do and what to look for nobody, because what I might tell you go look for somebody, that might be what you're looking for. You got to find out what you lack and what you're looking for in a relationship for us in dating. And but like I say, if you're gonna date, just keep it open. But be honest, don't date somebody because this person's good and you just say, well, I don't want to look at nobody else. I'm just going to stay in this one box. You're not giving yourself opportunity to breathe, to even just to see where it's coming from. Because sometimes you can date somebody and everything seems cool. And then next thing you know, you decide to go on and let this joker come in. Then you realize like, man, this nigga ain't want to help me pay no bills. Or, damn, this nigga retarded. He crazy. He tripped. Well, that's your fault. You set yourself up for that one. And then there's another thing. Let me say this here before we go on. If you meet a dude or a woman, and when you meet them, if they ain't got their own spot, you might want to leave them with a hill head. Period, point blank. That's how I feel about it. Because me. If I meet you, because I look at it like this here. Just say I meet you. You got your spot. I'm a dude. You say, what's up? And you be like, what's going on with you? Oh, right now I'm standing with my people. I'm trying to get back on my feet. This, I'm gonna come together. You're gonna be like, I don't know about that, nigga. No, nigga ain't fresh come home or nothing like that. But even if you just came home, and even if you ain't got yourself together, you don't need to be trying to date and talk to no female. You're just trying to breathe, son. You got a bunch of ugly ducklings. Go breed them. You got some thirsty, some desperate. Go mess with them. Get your paper and get your feet on your feet. If you're gonna come out here and step up to a woman that you're looking for to handle it down, you can't tell a woman, man, just hold it down. To y'all gonna be like, nigga, I don't know you. How you want me to hold you down? You know what I'm saying? And that's even with females. Like, where you stay? I'm staying over here. Well, why you ain't got a spot? Oh, cause that. So where you got kids? Where your kids at? Right. Like, I need to know, like, why you got where your kids at? Why your kids ain't there?
So have your priorities.
So where your cars at? You
order
know what I'm saying? Like, I need to know because I'm not gonna become picking you up. You know what I'm saying? You gonna put change. You gonna go change my oil in my car? You gonna go put gas in my car? I gotta drive with. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So that's why I prefer to date somebody that already had their own shit that's established and we good and we got a good understanding. Mm-hmm. You got kids, I can respect that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem with that, but it's boundaries with me. Like, it just period. I'm not playing hard. I'm not saying I'm all that because I'm not. But at the end of the day, I have a choice. Yeah. I done hung it. I done did all whatever I want to do. If I want to deal with the hood rats, I could have stayed with the hood rats. Mm-hmm. But I ain't really messed with hood rats too much. Well, they were some ratchets, but they weren't hood rats. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. So, you know
right. What I'm saying? Inay Divine, how do you follow that?
I don't know.
I don't know what to say about my cousin, y'all.
Hey, it is what it is. I ain't playing with you.
I don't forgot the question.
When you dating somebody, what you expect when you go on a date?
What you looking for?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or how would you advise somebody that want to start dating but don't know where to start?
First of all, you got to your starting point is knowing your worth. Mm-hmm. You know, you have to know your worth. If you don't know your worth and your boundaries and what you want and what you don't want, that's the forefront of it all. Because my thing is, if you have that lined up, you're gonna be able to weed out the BS. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be able to know, pick out easily see red flags and everything.
You know what? I forgot. It was something that I want to mention, and I'm glad that you were talking just now. I had a young lady that told me that she wanted to date, but she was afraid because she felt like a dude wasn't gonna want her because she had kids.
What they mean?
I told her, I said, that don't matter. I know people who got kids and they got husbands or they in new relationships and the man love them. I said, when a man love a woman, he ain't gonna give a damn about how many kids she got. She felt like because she had kids or because she had gained some weight, there wasn't no man gonna love her. I was like, well, first of all, in Texas, big women is winning. But it's women out here that feel like a man won't date them because they have children.
They got to get them in order. They have to get them in order.
I'm going to tell you something. Yeah, and that's true. I know a cat that didn't have no kids, and he went and made a first baby with a woman that had 10 kids. So don't tell me what somebody out here for somebody and everybody.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, you have to know, again, start at the beginning. You got to know your worth. If you're struggling with your worth, other people not going to see you for what you worth. So it's not hard, but if you have that mentality that it's gonna be a struggle, you're just gonna be a struggle. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta let go of some of that stuff and know that, guess what? I got a job, I got my own car, I got my own place, my kids taken care of. And when somebody see you for how you see you, then they don't care about how many kids you have and all that other stuff. They see you how you see you. Mm-hmm. But it has to start there.
Yeah. I just tell my son that all the time because I just try to give him tips on being a man or how it go about dating. But like I tell him, you got to carry yourself a certain way because if you're looking for a woman of a certain caliber, you want to get you one of these bad bitches, you're going to have to be a bad nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't sit here and have your standards this high for a woman, but then you walking around with your wife beater on, no haircut, your pants, well, not saying him, but I'm just saying in general, your pants hanging out. You can't be looking like a bum shooting your shot at somebody that values herself as a diamond. You know what I'm saying? So like Inay say, you have to know your worth, but you also have to have your own standards and your own boundaries. Like the one young lady, I told her, you shouldn't worry about if you have kids and a man not gonna want you because like I said, it is somebody for everybody. Yeah. But at the end of the day, how you carry yourself, you might not have $1 in your bank account, but when you walk out the door, you carry yourself like you have $1 million in your bank account. Because when that man comes to you, he gonna see a woman that has class, that is carrying herself to a certain caliber. He ain't gonna step to her with that ghetto stuff because he gonna feel like, oh, you know what? she got her shit together. She ain't gonna be trying to talk to me, and I'm over here in the hood
fake
or
it
whatever.
till you make it.
And then if whatever excuse, whatever, like a lot of females and dudes give, they always got an excuse for themselves. Well, they ain't want it because I feel like I gotta gain weight, or they don't want it because I ain't this. Well, guess what? If you feel like that's your problem, fix that problem. You feel like you can gain too much weight, get in that motherfucking gym, do what you gotta do. If you feel like you can't get to the gym, walk.
But it's all about you.
Yeah, you gotta walk. You gotta do it
because you
do that because that's what you want. And
then, you can't do that because somebody else see you, because of how somebody else see you. You gotta do it because of how you see.
Yeah, if you feel like you gain weight, then good. Hell,
I know I done put on
shit. I've been this size since goddamn I was born. I can't gain no damn weight. I gain and I lose it.
I'm trying to lose some more, goddamn.
I've been this size forever and ever
now. And guess what? You got somebody that love you, and that's what she need to understand. Just because you got kids, that's not gonna stop. Man, it's people out there with one leg. It's people out there with one eye. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody gonna love you if you showing them who you are, and who you are is somebody that they can love. All of this is about
me. Somebody out there loving me. I'm trying to see somebody out there loving me.
What was you saying?
Anyway, I'm just saying, like when you treat a person a certain way, people fall in love with how you make them feel. So I'm a strong believer that when you spend time with somebody, quality time with somebody, and you're treating them right and you're giving them love, it's gonna be easy for them to give it back to you. So like, as long as you're a good person and you're being honest about who you are and what you want, I don't think it's gonna be a problem with finding love. So we're gonna read this comment and we're gonna wrap it up because, like I said, we was trying to keep it down to an hour. Robert, he says, majority of women want to be handled. They don't want no soft dude pusher. Did I read that already?
I think so.
All right, so we done read all the comments, I believe. Let's see. Nope, Robert has another comment. Let's see. I knew I saw something new.
Oh, it's a few comments I think.
Oh, wow. I need to refresh that. Okay, so Robert said, if you don't have yourself together, you should be the jack-off king. Quit wasting people's time. People should have their basics together, transportation, living arrangements, be able to clock and feed yourself, source of income, etc. Your life has to suck if you have your first child with someone that has 4 kids. Robert, you're an asshole. All right. Y'all have anything to say about what Robert's comments are before we wrap it up?
About who? What is comment?
Yeah, I mean, my comment is I do believe that Robert is an asshole, but we love you and we appreciate you joining our live every time we go live. And hopefully you download the new app so that you can join us next Wednesday.
Yeah, just keep a positive mind, man. Keep a positive mind, and whatever you feel, just speak it, in a positive way. Don't always doubt or feel like everything is in a negative perspective. Like, keep it always in a positive perspective. You know what I'm saying? As long as you think that way and keep it in that way, it's gonna move for you in that way. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about it. And at the end of the day, everybody got to value themselves to a certain extent, and you got to stand on it when you feel like that way.
Respect you, love you. You have to make sure that you don't let nobody influence you. Everything that you do, say, how you move, and everything has to be on you. How you feel, what you want, not what society feel like should be done or anything like that. You gotta move for you. That's gonna be the biggest thing. Move for you, because I'm gonna tell you, when you start moving for you, your happiness is amazing. And with or without somebody, it's gonna be there. And it is definitely, when your time come, it ain't nothing gonna be able to stop it.
I personally think that you have to work on yourself first. Make sure that you are fully recovered from any heartbreak, disappointments, or anything that has made you feel some type of way about love. Because if you are still hurting, or if you don't know yourself, or if you're not happy with yourself, you cannot expect to get that from somebody else. So I feel like once you are at peace with yourself, then you can be open to start a relationship or start to get to know somebody else. But know what you want and go after what you want, and don't settle. Don't feel like just because you have kids that nobody's gonna want you. Don't feel like because you look a certain way or your bank account is a certain amount that somebody's not gonna love you, because those are material things, or those are things that fade. Somebody can be pretty, but they might get old one day and get wrinkled. So that's not something that you should value too much when it comes to a relationship. So know what you want and be honest about it and go get it, and don't settle. And that's how I feel.
That way.
All right. So join us next Wednesday, Cocktails and Conversations. We have topics lined up, but if you guys have something that you would like for us to discuss, please inbox either one of us. I'm Jamila.
Ine Devon.
And Miles.
Thank y'all for joining Cocktails and Conversations. See you next Wednesday. That was good, you guys.